MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 now of the American League Championship Series between the New York Yankees and the Chicago White Sox. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I can't help but be impressed with the way these guys have come into this series and just flat out handled their business. They're hitting on all cylinders, and I don't want to fully count out the other guys, but if the last 3 games are any indication of how this will play out, I think this series could be over really quick.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Brett Saberhagen is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
And now, Derek Jeter. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Derek Jeter.
Here's the first pitch. Fouled off.
First pitch, 7:05.
The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. But we might be ice skating before we're through tonight. 39 degrees at first pitch. Here comes the 1-2.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looked like he's seeing it pretty good.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And the payoff pitch. Now a swinging bunt. The 3-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. Hit down the line at first. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Musial comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. Giro, what's the key to them earning a World Series berth here in hostile territory?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in the car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, Just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Whew, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly. Nope.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Lined into right, a base hit.
Batting third, the right fielder, Paul O'Neill.
Stepping in now, Paul O'Neill. Pitch outside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Here comes Tino Martinez as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
On a line, that's a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. And the last 3 hitters have reached base safely here. You have to wonder whether he's going to be able to settle down here before it's too late. To the plate now, Jose Canseco. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. Nothing in 1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Ready with the 0-1. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Three and 1 now.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3 and 1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Called a strike, and it's full 3 and 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first. Do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You could either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't hold it.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag. O'Neill, the runner at third. Martinez at second with 2 gone. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk. And there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
Next to hit is Alfonso Soriano. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. And he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Yankees 1. And the White Sox coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Dwight Gooden will do the pitching with a trip to the World Series on the table. What's your take on him, Dan?
Wow, not only was this guy good in his last start working deep in the game, but he also posted a double-digit strikeout total. We'll see if he has that kind of stuff again in this one.
So now into the box is Roberto Alomar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting second.
A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. Mark DeRosa, how do they go about keeping this series alive?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Johann Moncada. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
Standing in now, Stan Musial, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Musial now has over 550 career homers in the big leagues, and only time will tell just with how many he'll end up hitting. And it's 1-1 to Stan the man. The 1-1 home is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A Bounce it to the left side. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Second inning upcoming here on the south side. The Yankees lead this one 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the switch hitting catcher, Jorge Posada.
The catcher, Jorge Moncada.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
Hey, chalk that up to one you get away with. Once, maybe. Change-up, belt high and above, usually does not come back. He used his aggressiveness against him right there.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Wade Boggs stands in as he looks at ball one here. Now the 1-0 is a low changeup that's laid off.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
The 2-0 on the way. Softly on the line to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The batter, number 2.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And, guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
Derek Jeter comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 1-0 pitch. Posada leads off first with one away. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Weight back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And with 2 away, look at our playoff tree here. And as you see there, it's all over in the National League as the San Diego Padres have already advanced, and they'll take on the winner in this series for the World Series title. First pitch of the AB on its way. Bernie Williams is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
The 1-1 home.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Yankees. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and coming up, the still dangerous outfielder Matt Kemp.
The 7th fielder, Matt.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Batting 5th.
Now it'll be Elo Jimenez.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. The ballman 2 strikes.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball. But it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
Tim Anderson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Runners off for second. In there, now the throw. Not in time as he steals second. 0-2, here it is. Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Breaking ball. Called 3rd strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if we recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good.
And they get him trying to swipe a base to retire the side. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. They trail this one 1-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Paul O'Neill.
Paul O'Neill.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Fastball just inside. Pops this one up. Moncada has a play. 1 out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So now here is Tino Martinez, singled in his last at-bat. First offering. Popped him up. Grandal is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in next, Jose Canseco struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
A ball and no strikes. (2-0) to the Yankees left fielder.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. 2 out, nobody on. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball well outside.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now to the plate, here is Darryl Strawberry. Worked a walk his first time up. Pause, now the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 1 and the White Sox nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Luis Robert. Now the first pitch.
Robert.
Swing and a liner, but this lands foul for the first strike. Now here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Luis Robert retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the 3rd. Into the box, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts and all.
Boggs has it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They still trail 1-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And batting next to be Alfonso Soriano.
Alfonso Soriano.
First pitch of the AB now. The 1-0. On the ground to third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now here's a swing by Posada, and this ball's driven well out to deep right. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Jorge Posada with the solo shot. His second home run of the series, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And it's 1-1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Hit high and deep to right center. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 New York. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
And they go away here. It's a cold strike. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Roberto Alomar is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning.
Moncada.
So here's Johann Moncada. Fouled away. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Moncada is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. Canseco will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Next up, Stan Musial. First pitch on the way.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
On the ground to the right side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, Nero, then you have a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning starting.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. White Sox leave one. They trail it here 2-0. Now to bat, Bernie Williams. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this big.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind at a count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
2-0 pitch on the way. Hit hard back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there, as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty...
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight.
Number 33.
So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. So now to the plate, Tino Martinez. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
In now, Jose Canseco, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Spin and a throw back to second. Runner back safely. O'Neill, the runner at second, with one away. On a rope to the second baseman. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one out.
The designated hitter, Darryl Strawberry.
At the plate now, Darryl Strawberry. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. Skied into straightaway right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 3 and the White Sox nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading up for the White Sox.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The designated hitter,
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. Now the pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch-out.
Batter number 7, shortstop.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Tim Anderson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Now batting, right fielder,
Luis Robert is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. And it's fouled away.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Still down 3-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and batting next will be Alfonso Soriano. And now pitch on the way. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1. Hard on the ground towards short. And that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single.
The bat.
Jorge Posada will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Lynn comes set. First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
A 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Soriano aboard here at first with nobody out. Swung on and missed by Posada, who's down on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag. But he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
To the plate now, Derek Jeter, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Here's the 1-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 pitch on the way.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
A runner on first with 2 away. And it misses. 3-1 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Popped him up. And Moncada brings it in to retire the side. The Yanks leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Into the box, Jesus Aguilar. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and the White Sox are back in it. It's a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And this pitch misses for a ball, and the Chicago catcher's back even at 2-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Now the first pitch. as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next two guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Johann Moncada is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
At the plate, Stan Musial.
Now batting left
as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Game 4 heads to the 7th inning now. It's the Yankees 3 and the White Sox 2. 7th inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Bernie Williams. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Robert is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
The batter.
Next for New York, Paul. O'Neill, Cecil Fielder will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away.
Cecil Fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Here's a pop-up now. Aguilar is under it. 2 down.
Now batting.
Next to hit, Tino Martinez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on the way. In there, 0-1.
You got to love guys auto-taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Down and away, ball 1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. Over to first, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Bombers, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Cecil Fielder will stick around as he'll take over in right.
Now playing right field. Number 45, Cecil.
And now the first pitch. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Fielder is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Eloy Jimenez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So 2 away here as the Sox bat in the 7th. And up next it'll be Tim Anderson. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Goodness, 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
Fielder is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail 3-2.
Leading off the left fielder, Jose Canseco.
Lynn gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Fouled away. The 0-2 home. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. So here is Darryl Strawberry. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. In there for strike one, 0-1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And it's fouled away. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch popped up. Aguilar in foul ground, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they still lead it 3-2. Jeff Nelson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 43. Jeff Nelson.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. First pitch of the AB now. Yasmani Grandal is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Yasmani Grandal goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Fouled off. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Canseco is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. A man left for the White Sox. Still a 3-2 ball game. Garrett Crochet enters. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. Crochet has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. The 1-2.
Outside, that's close.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Ricky Henderson steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with one gone in the inning. Fouled away. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Derek Jeter. He flew out in his last debut. Line hard toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Stepping in now, Bernie Williams, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike one, and he'll get back in standing. And again a throw, a dive, but he's back. Jeter is off of first with two away. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
The 0-2 pitch. Now a move over to first, and he's back in standing. Here comes the 1-2. Fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Struck him out, so it remains a one-run lead. Stanton enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. Alan Trammell has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. Here's the first pitch.
For the White Sox.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Moncada, a defensive team for the Yankees. Now playing third base.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field.
Now batting, left fielder.
Standing in now, Stan Musial. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game, to get yourself into count leverage and capitalize.
As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike one. When you've got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Runners on first with one down. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance. A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. The White Sox down to their last strike. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard towards second. And sure enough, the Yankees are once again American League champions.
Well, congratulations to them as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series trophy. Can't wait.
For my partners, Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Championship Series.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 3 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the White Sox, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5.
Welcome to the show, baseball fans. Here's what's going on in the baseball world on this October morning. In Game 4 of the American League Championship Series, the Yankees put together 10 total hits as they beat the White Sox on the south side, clinching the American League pennant. They will represent the AL in the World Series starting in a couple of days. For Game 5 of the NLCS, the Padres' first baseman, number